Drea Kelly's in the studio with us.
And it became very emotional. For those don't see it, she's in here crying like a boo-boo. But it's okay. We're all here together. We're embracing you.
And
So go ahead.
What happened was our executive producer, she was talking to us, and she wanted to applaud Drea for speaking out because she had seen the same thing in her family with her mom, and she said she wished her mom had spoken out. And Drea had a moment where
Took her back.
Yeah, it took her back. And she kind of, explain what you were feeling, your emotions during that.
It was my daughter, Joanne, the reason why I left. Her sitting at the foot of the bed. And long story short, Robert is starting to be verbally abusive with my daughter at the foot of the bed. And she goes, Daddy, why are you talking to my mom like that? Why are you being mean to her? And a light bulb went off.
Time to go.
And I said, Drea, if you stay, she's going to end up with a man just like this. And you're going to say leave. And she's going to say, why would I do that? You stayed with my dad all those years. Drea, what if she doesn't make it out? What if she ends up with an abusive man that actually puts her in a casket?
Right.
So in that moment, I didn't have the courage to leave, but my daughter gave me the strength to walk away.
Wow.
And it was because of her. And I thought, do I want her, Ja? Do I want little Rob to grow up in a house where he thinks that abusing women is okay?
Right.
And that's why I decided I can't take another day. And I literally left him with $2,500 in a duffel bag and my 3 kids.
Where did you go?
To my dad.
You went to your father. And when your dad saw you, what did he say? What did you say?
My dad was heartbroken.
Yeah. And take your time, sweetie. Just take your time. The number is 888-909-1514. What's that hotline number? The hotline number that we also have.
Yeah, the National Domestic Violence Hotline is 1-800-799-7233. Again, 1-800-799-7233. When I see your tears, it makes me think of my own daughters. And I'm a man. You're not supposed to have me up here and feel like I want to cry.
It's okay.
It's just...
That's the problem. Y'all think it's a problem to cry. It's show your feelings, cry.
Now, I got so many bottled up emotions, but that's something that needs to be talked about. And I believe our producer, she was feeling the same way. She was, when she talked, you felt like she was that little girl.
Little girl. Yeah, when she said that, I remember seeing Joanne's face. And the pain in her face, because to that point, her dad was her hero. And looking at my baby girl's face and knowing you have forever changed the way she looks at you. And what I do will forever change the way she looks at me. So I had to make a choice.
So you're with your father, thank God. And probably in his mind, he's just so glad that his daughter is back home and he can take care of her. What starts happening next? Do your children have a relationship with R. Kelly? Are you speaking with him? What's going on?
And this is why it's so difficult. And people say just leave, but they don't tell victims what happens once you leave. I tried for a very long time through the court system to say I don't want my children to be with him. I did have a restraining order protection for a while. And again, being in that victim mind state, thinking, okay, well, maybe we just get counseling, it'll get better.
And it didn't.
It didn't. Feeling like I was failed by the court system. Because here I am in court explaining to you what's going on and why I don't want my children there. And the only answer they gave me was, well, Miss Kelly, he's never been convicted of anything. Fathers have rights. So now here I am dealing with my abuser that I have to willingly give my children to. There's no law, nothing set in place that protects me.
Right.
That says, I don't want you with my kids. I don't know if you're going to physically abuse them, nothing. And all the courts can tell me is, well, he hasn't been convicted. So
did the children ever come back home, though, and say that he was doing anything verbally abusive, not spending time with them? Was it any type of
spending time?
Just not spending time?
Yeah, he would get them and he just wouldn't be there.
And other people were watching them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How do the children feel right now about their dad?
God, I can't.
Is he still daddy?
No, he's Robert Sr. to them. That's what they call him.
They call him Robert Sr.?
Yeah.
Do they talk to him?
No.
Do they text him?
No.
Does he send them any money?
He does not. He has cut off child support for yet the second time.
How does that happen? Okay, the first time for cutting off child support was when?
When I first started doing Hollywood Exes.
Okay.
And again, that's why I say that girl in the video that everybody wants to condemn and trend about, I'm so happy I'm not her anymore. I'm not afraid, because when I went on Hollywood Exes, that was his way of letting me know, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Yeah, you can get on this little show, but you better not ever say it's me. You can talk about your abuse. You can say what you've been through, but the moment you say it's me, you're done. So that was a way, again, people don't understand. Economic abuse is another form of abuse.
And you never mentioned his name, did you?
No, just the fact that I even said that I survived domestic violence.
They already knew it was him.
They already knew.
And he cut you off then.
He cut me off to the point, like, people do not understand this. They thought, oh, she's on Hollywood Exes living this life. My house also went into foreclosure.
How does that happen? He's making millions of dollars. So did you go back to court?
Went back to court, yes.
And then what happened?
Oh, they let me know, oh, ma'am, you just stop living beyond your means. You have a good life.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember sitting in the courtroom stunned.
But at that time, how old were the children?
Oh, they were still young.
So we're still young.
Still young.
Now, say the children's ages now again?
20, 18, and 16. Yeah, so they were still in grade school at this time.
So you're still receiving support now?
Yes. But no. We have a court order for support. He's not paying it. The moment
Why he cut you off this time? Because
I said your name. I was true to who I am. I went on Sister Circle and I put a face to my abuse. And from that day forward, he has not paid child support.
Okay.
So now people can understand why I'm in a video smiling, trying to be like, tell your story, but don't tell your story. Give some, but don't give too much. They make it known. You better not bite the hand that feeds you. You better choose wisely, ma'am. And I have paid dearly for it, but I'm okay.
Did you lose your home? I mean, how are you living now? Are you?
Well, this was the first time.
The first time.
Yeah, the first time he did it, went to court.
Are you close to losing your home now?
No,
anything like that?
No, but we know it's a financial strain. At the end of the day, he has a fiduciary responsibility to care for his children. I don't care what you feel about me. That does not mean because you're angry that I told a story. First of all, you should be angry that I have to tell a story of something that you inflicted upon me. That's number one. Get help. Number two, to punish me, you would rather have your children suffer. How can they call you dad when you don't even care about the quality of their life?
So what are you doing? Are you
back in the court system?
No, get back in the court system to get the child support. But for Drea, because if your daughter or your son, is it your son 16? Mm-hmm. What's next for you? Because you have to have an income for self and be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Doing what I always do. I mean, I've had to.
Don't tell us yet.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell us yet.
Look, basically, he says, shut our mouth.
Yeah.
Shut your damn mouth.
No, I mean, don't tell us yet, because we want to hear what you have to say about that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, it's Rick and Sasha.
Real people, real radio, baby. Say it, Drea.
Real people, real radio, baby.